So, like 10 o'clock last night, the police came by and woke me up and encouraged me to pack everything up and move over here. Move over here. So, it's kind of nice. Oh boy. That solar panel puts out 10 amps, 12 volts. Charging the battery. You know, trying all these things out. I don't know about camping here. Nice sunrise, huh? Yeah, boy. 5 police cars down Coley this morning. Boy. Oh, man. 5, 6, I don't know. Oh. They really know how to make people dislike them, right? Ah, this is a nice place here, but man, I don't know what's safe anymore. Now I've been warned. I get caught again, I'm in deep shit. And they got records. Well, sitting here today, what's this, Friday? Got busted from this little spot about 4:30 this morning by the police, but I had to come back tonight to cook my dinner. And of course you see all these people here, and if the police come back tonight they'll get a whole bunch more. I mean, they could do this, you know, they could do this every night, and for a while tourists will still come down here and they don't know. They'll park over there and pitch a tent. I hope they take home all kinds of bad news about how the police busted them from the park at 4:30 in the morning. I think that's the best thing. If those people can just go back to California and Michigan and New York and say, man, we were sleeping in this beautiful campground like 4:30 in the morning of 5 police cars, lights, and come down and wake us up and look for our permits. What kind of aloha is that? I think it's pretty shitty aloha. I mean, Hawaii had better get its act together if they're asking me. I mean, this police, this busting people for camping for a $5 permit. If you're after alcoholics and drunken parties, go after alcoholics and drunken parties, man. But this busting homeless people and campers and visitors and tourists, oh man, you're walking in the, you're just, it's just not good. Oh shit. The karma that's going to come back to Hawaii, to the politicians, and I mean, this is going to come back to them, man. The fucking people, I don't know about anybody else, I'm tired of it. For one person, I'm tired of it. There's a lady that was over here this morning, she's got to go to court. Her boyfriend's here tonight, all set up. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Hawaii, you just are not being nice to your... You don't know nice. They don't know nice here. Rude. They won't let you cut in. Oh man, this is a real nasty place. Traffic, it's as bad as LA, man. Nobody lets you in. No aloha on the road. No, man. They got these big trucks with big headlights, and they just right up on your back bumper with these big trucks and these big headlights, trying to freak you out, man. I mean, you know, it's East LA, man. I mean, it really, the majority of the uneducated guys here are like East LA. It's not like Watts. It's East LA. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't usually go off like this, but here I am sitting, eating my dinner. I got some egg whites and onions and garlic and some brown rice. Pretty simple. It's hot. It's burning my legs. Yeah. This is a nice place, but I'm not sleeping here tonight. No comment on where I'm sleeping anymore. Maybe I'll get online and get a permit just to see. There's online, there's $6 a night. See what those are. Oh well, boy. It's too bad, but this is why I'm camping. This is why I'm, you know, if I rent an apartment, I'd never see any of this. And I'd never have met any of these people. Any of these people. I mean, we're all kind of homeless. My friends, my Hawaiian friends live on a bus that they got on their property, and they come down here for electricity and showers. Oh, if this government only knew how rough it is, they'd make the minimum wage $15 an hour so people could get a decent wage. I mean, picking fruit for $10 an hour, right? And they think that's a lot of money. And people, he says, do I recognize him? I said, yeah, man, I see you down here all the time. And I see you with your cousin, the lady that got arrested last night. And he's talking story, and then you're going to come back and we're going to smoke a joint. Yeah, you know, I like the Hawaiians. These Hawaiians. These are kind of the down. He's living in his car too. It's interesting. I'm glad I'm doing this. It's a pain, clock and police and all this shit. But man, you don't learn this stuff any other way. Well, yeah, I went back to Koli last night to have dinner, cook my dinner, and a guy that's related to some of the Hawaiians I've been getting to know, anyway, a guy named Philip came over, smoke a doobie with me, and we talk, you know, talking. He's a musician. And he's an old-time musician. His family were musicians. I all of a sudden have a connection to a whole music industry in the Big Island and Hawaii. And he wants music videos. So, yeah, I'm glad I went to Koli last night. I could have come down here and cooked my dinner, but I just thought I'd go there and cook my dinner and see what happened after the police raid. Actually, sleeping here is pretty good. Sandy beach, surf, outhouse, and I don't think it's one of those parks where you can get a permit. I think it's outside the kind. More to learn. Anyway, so I'm enjoying sunrise, coffee, granola, bananas, tangerines. Ooh boy, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Talking about timing is everything. I just got my tent up. You know, I got it tied down. To my bike. You know, it's not too bad. You know, it's like timing is everything. If I'd been half an hour late, I would have been trying to set up in this mess. As it was, I got here and set up and sat down, and boom, the rain hit. You gotta love this rain. This thing is cool. Boy, what a small investment for pleasure this thing was. And I found a screw at the hardware store today, and I fixed it, put it all back together just in time to put it up today. So, timing is everything. Like all things here, no more rain, and I'm cooking dinner. A few minutes ago I was being pounded by torrential rain, and I look up in the sky and it looks like there's more to come. So maybe if I'm lucky I get some dinner cooked. Oh man, this is an experience. This beats, well, this is about like Oregon. Oregon was interesting. This is a lot like Oregon. Oh, I had more money then than I do now, that's for sure. Well, anyway. I changed my spark plugs. I changed my oil filter. I lubed the front end, but not the U-joints, because the grease gun is like, I think I used up most of the grease. So I got the U-joints left to do. Yeah, I just went to the auto part, and I got an antenna for my radio, so I can listen to the radio. I have to get some speakers so I can hear what the radio is turning out, because the speakers are not wired properly. Next step is to get some speakers. Anyway, slowly putting the truck together. Last night, well, I spent 2 days up there. So I burn half as much gas. I'm going to do that all the time. I'm going to stay 2 days, come down here, get shit, and go stay for 2 days. Just enough food for 2 days. I'll have to get some stuff to read, I guess. Inside of my truck is wet. You know, the service manual's getting wet. All kinds of yikes. But anyway, change the oil filter, change the plugs. Well, it didn't start this morning, that's why. After all that rain, I freaked out, man. I'm sitting at this beach, almost out of phone connection, and it won't start. So a guy that services the porta potties with his truck and his great big batteries, and they really cranked the starter motor until it turned over. And I took the plugs out. I had one bad plug right in the middle, like, what is it, 1, 2. 2 was bad. I think you start counting from the front, right? No, I take it back, it was 3. Anyway. Hot in the center, the water comes from the front. Anyway, see you later. Talk about interesting. Today, well, I was down at the park, down by the beach. I did change the oil filter and the lube. Well, I didn't do the U-joints, but I did the front end. Because these roads, man, these roads are like really hell on front ends. Anyway, I'm parking here tonight, well, 4 o'clock to this afternoon, and there's this guy in a Jeep with his dogs, and he's been out surfing. And I'm putting up my tent, and he comes over and offers to help me, which is the first. I've never had anybody help me set up my tent, or my 10-bike, this thing. Anyway, he comes over and helps, so we start talking story. And he's sucking on a few beers and getting kind of drunk, and I got my thing about that. But anyway, he's a nice kid. He got a couple of Labrador dogs, a surfboard, a 4-wheel drive Jeep. And we were talking story, and I'm telling him about, like working for Steve, picking fruit and stuff, and making movies, and I don't know, whatever. He's up by the falls up here. He's got 30 acres, and he wants to turn it into organic farm. and hydroponics, aquaponics, and yeah, I need some help. Come on up. So I'm gonna go up and his dad died a few years ago from eating, apparently there was a slug on some salad that he ate, and he got pretty sick, died. Oh man, that makes you stop and think. Not only organic, but make sure all the slugs are washed off your food. Because good grown in the garden food has, unless you got chickens or something, you got slugs. Anyway, so here I am. Got a 30-acre farm to go do growing on maybe tomorrow. Whew, boy, it's getting interesting, very interesting, very interesting. Yeah, it seemed to me like a really smart idea. I don't know what's wrong with my idea, but stay for 2 days, drive half as much as I did. Should cut down at least on gasoline. But all that other stuff, the coffee, all the other stuff that I buy, I don't buy that. So, I figure I'll be saving another few bucks just staying here for 2 days. Plus, I can go surfing down here. Got my boogie board, ready to go surfing. Here it is. There's some good surf. People are starting to show up to surf. There's 2 guys over there going out boogie board. 2 guys, a lot of guys out over here. Guys going out. Oh shit, man. The guy from Arnott's, the guy that stole stuff from me at Arnott's, showed up here. That means that his sister probably is watching YouTube or Facebook and seeing my things that I'm posting from here, pictures. Told him to come up here. And I'm sitting there really minding my own business, and he comes down and he says, "You sleep here?" That's all. "You sleep here." To which I say no. Boy, the shit that's going back down on them. Whee! I guess my question is, are they going to send the police? Are the police going to show up down here too? I mean, then I'll know there's a direct link between Arnott's, this guy that works there, the brother of the owner, and the police. Boy. Yeah, everything was cool. Well, you know, I was having a lot of fun until the little guy from Arnott's came. Me and my big mouth, huh? Oh, so I don't know what's going to happen, but boy, that sure puts, you know, getting out of here at 4:30 in the morning or 5. Can't lay around in bed like I did. Well, we'll see.